Boys, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Spanky, Kyle, Luis. Oh my goodness, what the hell just happened? Brighton 2, City 1. You have no idea how much better that makes me feel as a United fan. And I just think it's very funny how everybody was getting on Ruben's back and all this stuff. It's just hilarious. But United 4 points, City 3 points. Everybody wants to chat about Ruben. Just posted a video about it. You know I had to. Everybody wants to talk that chat about Ruben. But when it's Pep, it's crickets. It's actually crazy. All right, I told everybody to relax. All right. Such an overreaction. It's absolutely absurd. And watch us go on and beat City. Kyle, yeah, bro, I like the video, man. I'm excited. I want to see more. I want to see the consistency, bro. I'll be looking forward to the next one. United fan, what's going on, bro? Neck bone, what's up, man? Liverpool versus Arsenal here. This always tends to be a good game, but my prediction for this game was that it was going to be 0-0, solely because this usually tends to a game that tends to have goals in it. But from something I've learned from mainly sports betting is to expect the unexpected. So I went with 0-0. And I also thought maybe Arsenal would just play for a draw because they have been dealing with the injuries and stuff. I might make one on our goalkeeper situation. Yeah, dude, for real. It'd be a good topic. It's a hot topic right now. Emi Martinez looking like is going to be the goalkeeper that we're going to sign. And honestly, I'd take anybody at this point. A goalkeeper that's not going to give up a goal from just a plain error, a basic error every single game. Even if he did it with one in every a goalkeeper that did it 1 in every 3 games, I would take that over the crap we have now. United fans says prediction is 2-2. Yeah, boys, vote on the poll and let me hear a score prediction for this game. Anfield is loud and proud right now. I'm sure they're going to be up for this one. Liverpool, a great start to the season, though. Obviously, defensively has been a little suspect at times, but I'd still say they've been the best-looking team in the league so far. And this is a tough league, man. Each season we go on to, it is harder and harder. The mid-table to lower-table teams always get better season after season after season, and it makes it harder for the top teams. Every single game is a battle. Whether it's freaking Arsenal here or Burnley, whatever. I think I'm not first in FPL. Dude, I didn't even check my FPL. Although, do I have any City players in my FPL? It's funny, as soon as I take Marmouche out, he gets an assist. It's crazy. Aaron Gomez on TikTok. What's going on, man? He's Vamos Arsenal. First half underway here. Declan Rice just booting it straight out by the corner flag, trying to press Liverpool into their own end. What was I just about to look at? Oh, yeah, my fantasy. Okay, I actually have more points than the average this week. The first couple weeks, I had 10 points less than the average. It was absolutely shocking. Oh, I got 20 points off Bruno. Mo, I need to have a game here. Virgil, I also need to have a game here. I have Alisson, Virgil, and Salah here. So I'd like a Liverpool clean sheet with a Salah goal. But what is that? What is that? Am I not in last anymore? Hold on. This is what we really need to see. I'm still in last? Dude, that's crazy. I'm still like 8 points in last. PWR Burger, what's going on, man? He says, I'm not going to lie, I'm a Liverpool fan, but I think it will be 4-2 win you watch. Even with like the likes of Saka and Odegaard out, you think Liverpool or Arsenal will be able to get at them? United above City is crazy, dude. How funny is that though? Like, people are so quick to overreact. It's absolutely ridiculous. I wasn't worried for a second. Now, like in the grand scheme of things, obviously we're not where we need to be, but everybody was talking like we weren't going to win a game all season. I'm like, are you guys insane? Like, do you guys actually, like, do people actually watch football for like what it is? Like the game as a whole, or do they just like see it as a scoreline? If you're watching United this season and you can't tell the difference between this season and last season, you're an idiot. Like last season, we couldn't forget a shot on target. We couldn't even get a shot. We've been able to create chances every single game we've played in this season. Cannot say that about last season. Happy birthday, Troy. Send your wishes in the chat, guys. He's turning 16. Bruh, what are you talking about?
For you?
My birthday is in October. I've got tie, and I also won with a bunch of goals. If it ends 1-0, then I lose it all. Damn. Yeah, I haven't even placed a bet. I didn't bet on any of the games this weekend, honestly. Akatike, nice ball out wide to Szoboszlai. Here's Mo. Going back. Can Liverpool swing this around now? Konate wrapping it around the back. How's Van Dijk going to dribble forward? Dribbles into trouble there. Keeps it alive, though, to Kirkez. Finding Gakpo out wide. Forced back by Timber. Shouts there for a foul. Timber does very well to win the ball here. Could he slip through Gyökeres? He tried it. Execution wasn't quite there. Ball goes straight through to Alisson. They signed Ait Nori, who can't defend, and that was it for defensive signings for City. But even then, like, the players they had originally are better than majority of the Premier League teams. Like, just because they didn't bring in a defender doesn't, I don't find that, like, it's not an excuse, you know? Problem with City is their defense is still very bad, as I said in an earlier stream of yours. Who would you say has the best defense in the league? Arsenal? Did City win because I was sleeping? Nah, dude. They lost 2-1. Unbelievable. They were up 1-0. Looked unreal in the first half, and then Brighton just dogged out a win in that second half. I've done all right. Better with college football so far this weekend. Dude, I can't wait for like the regular NFL season to start. Saliba injured and coming out early here. How did he even get injured? I wasn't even looking. Mosquera coming in. What just happened to Saliba? I didn't even see what happened to him there. Another key player hurt for Arsenal. Arsenal, even as a Liverpool fan, yeah, I don't like giving Arsenal any type of credit, but I will give them credit there. Renault, what's going on, man? I think it ends 2-2. I just don't see Arsenal score like one goal. Yeah, I don't see them scoring more than one goal. From Liverpool fans in the chat, have you been disappointed in Wirtz's start for Liverpool? Because I'm not going to lie, he strikes me as one of those players, great player, but just doesn't suit the Prem. In my opinion. I could be wrong. He just might need time to adapt. But like in comparison to someone like Hugo Ekitike, the man's just straight hitting the ground running. 3-1 Liverpool. 2-2 would be glorious. Played a free hit, took Holland out, Reinders for Salah, and Foster and captain Salah because he plays Burnley. Yeah, Liverpool should rip that Burnley team apart easy. A little bit, yeah, but he's still getting used to the league. Well, McAllister in danger there. Arsenal players smothering him down, and somehow that's an Arsenal throw-in. Garnacho has joined the Blues. He's joined big club. Can't blame him. He's gonna suck. He's like, Garnacho's a weird one, man. Because like he is a very talented player, but he's got a shitty attitude. So like you can't even really predict what's gonna happen with him. Is he gonna spend his whole career at Chelsea? Probably not. I could see him going back to like Atletico Madrid, honestly. It would be a good signing for them. Maybe not Arsenal anymore without Saliba. Yeah, I wonder how good this Mosquera guy actually is. Oh, here we go. David Raya already wasting time, and it's only 8 minutes in. This is why I hate Arsenal. This is why I have zero respect for them. You're going to do these bullshit time-wasting tactics from the very start of the game. Such a spineless team Arsenal is. It drives me insane. And that, like I told you, man, they're going to play for the draw. Any moment they can get to do that type of shit, they will do it. Oh my goodness, Marino's done so well there. Outside the foot, ball into the box. Soboslai heading it away. Wirtz getting onto it and starting a counter-attack here for Liverpool. This is a great moment here. Salah to his right. Ekitike running through the middle. Picks out Salah. Tried to put a ball into the box. It was blocked by Calafiori. And now Arsenal are going to try to go the other way through Martinelli. Has Gyökeres on his left. Moreno on the right. Mudweke far right. Martinelli going himself. Taking on Konate. Still alive. Dribbled out of bounds, and it's a goal kick. And that is why we call him Fartinelli. Hot take, but I don't think we need Isak. Bro, that's what I was saying. I was like, Isak is going to end up, like, getting the worst deal out of this because he's not going to play at all this season. And then he's not even going to end up going to Liverpool. He'll probably end up going to a different, like, still a big club, but I don't think it'll be Liverpool. Because, like, for the same reason I'm assuming of what you're thinking this, I wouldn't go far as say Ekitike is better, but Ekitike is still very good and is doing the job. So, like, you literally just don't need him. And if anything, bringing in Isak could just, like, cause morale problems throughout the club because Ekitike is going to be like, what the fuck? I've been playing so well, and now I'm going to be benched for this guy? Like, how is that fair? This guy says I have no idea what I'm talking about. Brother, I can assure you that I've forgotten more about this sport than you've ever known. I can assure you that. We play Newcastle. We could convince him. Who plays Newcastle? King Kanok Vong. What's going on, bro? I'm sorry I absolutely butchered your name there probably, but what's going on, man? Good to see you up in the stream. Lee also up in here, and Danielo. What's going on? Successful City hate watching. Dude, it's so funny. It's so funny how much United is the most hated club in the world. Because everybody overreacts about Ruben. No one ain't nobody gonna say a thing about what Pep's doing. And Ruben has way more bullshit to deal with than Pep. What FC 26 career mode team are you gonna do? I mean, it's got to be the classic, bro. It's either always United or West Brom. Honestly, good move for him is Barca or Bayern because he could be the next starter after Kane or Lewandowski. Honestly, I could see him at Barca. I mean, dude, he could play in any team in the world. He's one of the best strikers in the world. But yeah, Barcelona definitely sounds about right. I thought Liverpool was the most hated club. Dude, absolutely not. It is United, and it's United, and then it's not even close. The second most hated team, it's not even close, the difference. Oof. Gakpo has a shot there. Couldn't get it on target. Decent opportunity for Liverpool. I really like Gakpo. Honestly, that was like the one player that I was jealous because United was linked with him, and then he ended up going to Liverpool. First order of business would be signed Thomas Asante to West Brom. Oh, absolutely. And hopefully he's actually good in FC 26 because he was literally unreal on FC 24. Fell off a cliff in FC 25, so hopefully they give him his respect in FC 26. And I'm pretty sure in real life, like he's actually like doing very well for Coventry. Ooh, Martinelli, can he get there first? Allison coming out quick, launches it long. Calafiori. Arsenal send this ball down. Liverpool back, set in shape. Even start to this game so far. You know how many people were calling me an idiot for predicting a 0-0? I like, not saying that you know, I'm smart for predicting a 0-0 or whatever, but like you can't call anybody an idiot for a prediction because football is so unpredictable, anything can happen. Do you personally think Pep ran out of ideas? I think he's been figured out a little bit, and I mean, I think that's normal because he's been fucking dominating this league for so long now. It's about time everybody's figured it out. But he's still obviously one of the greatest managers of all time, so I don't think City will still be a Champions League team. Wrexham are looking at someone from Coventry. Oh, wow. Poor giveaway here. Here's Wirtz. Oh, tried to slide Salah through out wide. Good interception there from Declan Rice. I don't know why Martinelli is still playing. Bro, he's so ass. I've always said this. Like, Trossard is literally better than Martinelli. When is Martinez coming back? I don't know. Honestly, if we got rid of Martinez, I wouldn't be upset about it. Like, I do like some things about him, but his size has always been an issue for me. I don't like there being a possibility at any point of the game that one of our center backs get dunked on. Because I remember that happened to us against Newcastle last season. Bars fans saying 4-3 Liverpool. Yeah, this game's definitely gonna have some goals in it. That's just once the first one goes in. What happened to Saka? I don't even remember what his injury was exactly. Lovely chest down from Salah. Trying to find Ekitike in the box. Raya just going to come out and claim that. Very simple for him. Zubimendi finding Moreno out wide. Timber trying to get forward. Hazmud Weke out wide with support. He's going to take on Kirkez here. Can he beat the man? Tries to put in a cross. Blocked by Kirkez, out for an Arsenal corner. I personally think it's going to be a draw as well, and I'm a Liverpool fan. It's either going to be a Liverpool win or a draw. Like, if Arsenal actually do manage to win this game, then like it's that would be something that would shut me up. Like this would be a statement win for them. It's not going to define their season this game, but if they did manage to win, it would be a statement win. It was a hamstring, but it's not serious, and Odegaard I think is back, but he's on the bench. Yeah, he is on the bench. All right, how are Liverpool going to deal with an Arsenal corner? A lot of pushing and shoving in the box already. Headed away. I didn't even see who that went off of. Only as far as Timber. He's going to try and put this back in the area. Has Calafiori back in support. Checking for some potential holding in the penalty area. But you know what? I guarantee... Like, the Arsenal players just... They hold the defenders. And then the defenders hold them back. And then the defenders are the ones who get blamed for it. It's crazy. Pro said put the game on the screen and put it as FIFA for views. I don't think... I've seen people do that and it actually work, but like eventually they always get banned. So I've already had one of my TikTok accounts get banned. That was like over 10K. I'm not really trying to do that again. Saliba is a big part of their team. Losing him is huge. And even just like, I feel like Gabriel is like just so much better and more comfortable when he's beside Saliba. But like, I don't really know much about this Muscara guy, so. Power Burger, appreciate the follow, man. Nearly got Pam with Troinks, bro. Don't remind me of the Troink saga. Is that your gaming room? I guess you could. I'd call it a streaming room, but I do game in here as well, so you could call it that. Want to see Sheshko score a goal? It'll happen eventually. He is a phenomenal striker. He'll be great for many years at United. I'm not worried about that at all. Liverpool fans in the chat. One thing I've really noticed about Liverpool, I know you got Gravenberch, but like Fabinho was so class for Liverpool, and I don't think it gets talked about enough. Are we gonna see a Tao the Conqueror appearance in the chair beside you? Nah, he is not here. Shit, did Arsenal just get... I think, yeah, another corner here for Arsenal. Declan Rice to take. I miss that man so much. Yeah, dude, there's just so many, like, underrated ballers that never get talked about anymore. But even, like, oh my goodness, even, like, people like Salah. When people call Salah overrated, like, you can just tell they've never touched a ball a day in their life. Like, cause he's not like a super flashy player or whatever. This is going to be one of the most factual things I've said. Skill moves is the most loser shit you can do. Any real baller knows this. Skill moves are lame. So unnecessary. There are so many different better ways you can beat a man than using actual skill moves. Odd take. It's not though. Like everybody, the young kids especially, they think like, oh, if you're good at football, you got to be someone like Neymar. The best players in the world, like someone like Muller, for example, unreal his entire career because he knows how to play the game. He's not doing step overs and elasticos and all that bullshit. He plays simple. Doku, but he does nothing. Yeah, like I would much rather have. I know they're different positions, but someone like Muller than someone like Doku. Neymar had a spectacular career while being a top dribbler. Yeah, I mean, like there obviously is the odd exceptions for like your Neymar, your Ronaldinho, like your literal top 1% of people. But like I'm talking about like just the regular baller. I'm not even necessarily talking about professionals. Players like Hazard, direct dribbling. Exactly, bro. Exactly. And like Hazard's so smart. Hazard is literally like the Michael Jordan of footy in a way because just the little slight things he does, everybody has copied now. Like that shit where he's running down the line and he steps in front of you with his opposite leg. You mean LeBron? No, I was gonna say Kobe, but then I was like, no, Kobe kind of learned from Jordan. So I was like, I just said Jordan because he was the guy who was doing all these moves first. The referee supports City. I've googled it. The referee that's reffing this game. Simple is basic, but the massive basics in football is incredibly hard. Yeah, boys, literally go watch the video that I just posted about that chance that Ahmed missed against in the game against Burnley that Mbumo played to him. I said the difference between a good player and a great player is can you do the basic fundamentals of football consistently at the highest level? And just that chance that Ahmed missed simply comes down from just using the wrong. He should be scoring it anyway, but Mbumo just makes it harder for him because he's using the wrong technique. He passes it with the outside of his left foot instead of the inside of his right foot, and he passes it a bouncing ball over to Ahmed. Whereas when you see someone like Salah plays that great ball for Rion Gamoa, the goal against Newcastle, lovely ball on a plate on the floor, perfect for the kid. With his weak, he passed that ball with his weak foot too, Salah. And Mbumo is world class. And I'm not even saying like I love Mbumo. I'm not even saying this to call out Mbumo. I'm just saying like these little things can make such a difference. Oh, it is this game, David? I wonder how many games have actually been, because like we'll never know, and this is it is a thing because we've seen it happen in sports many a times. How many games are actually probably match fixed? Like there's so many that like just get swept under the rug. Because it would be so easy to do, you know? And like I am genuinely convinced Onana did that shit against Grimsby on purpose. And we've even seen it with here, like with Paqueta and the betting shit. Even though like he didn't actually get in trouble for that, but like it's not the first time we've seen a player do that. You have a Subway sandwich shop in Canada? I do, but Subway's kind of fallen off a little bit. What you guys know about Quiznos? He is from Manchester, so I think he supports City. What is it? This guy's name? Why wouldn't it be United? It was a difficult situation to make the optimal decision, though. Ahmed should have either put it on target or controlled it. The goal of Mbumo against mighty Grimsby gets overlooked. That was a great goal, though. Mbumo, like that finish is an elite level finish. People think you gotta smash the ball all the time. Sometimes, and Messi is the best at. Messi is literally the best at scoring the type of goals that Mbumo scored against Grimsby. Literally just pass it into the bottom corner. And I didn't even, like, I'm not saying all this to even just, like, call out Mbumo. I'm just saying just from, like anybody can do this, could make this mistake. But just even, like, from that attack that we had to lead to that Ahmed chance, what Xerxes did in that play was gorgeous. The header to lead Ahmed, great. Gets it back, and then the ball he played into Mbumo was perfect. Xerxes is such a good player. And I wouldn't actually want him to go to Arsenal, but I think literally Xerxes is exactly the striker that Arsenal needs. I like Chick-fil-A. I like Quiznos. Is Mbumo right-footed? No, he's left-footed, but like still, it's a square ball that's like what, like 5 to 10 yards. It's not a difficult ball. And Mbumo doesn't even have a bad weak foot. Pass red there from Solbaslai. Arsenal have been very good defensively here. This game is kind of, like, I still very well could be wrong. There's a lot of time left in this game, but so far, everyone said I was crazy for predicting 0-0. I haven't seen a Quiznos in like 10 years. Dude, to be fair, I haven't seen one in a minute either. But like Subway, the quality of Subway has dropped so like this is what I hate about fast food places. The quality has dropped through the roof, and drop through the roof was the wrong phrase to use there, but the prices have gone through the roof and the quality has dropped through the floor. That's what I was trying to say. Like it's actually disgraceful. And then on top of that, like this is like what it's like in Canada. Imagine, like, that's the case. The quality of the food goes down, but the price goes up. And then on top of that, they're trying to charge you for the fucking bag that they put the stuff in. And if you say no, they'll just hand you your shit, like, individually and just want you to carry it like this. It's the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. This is the lamest game all weekend. See, that's what I was expecting. Everybody thought this was going to be a great game because, like, on paper, it's supposed to be a great game. But this is football, and obviously, this game is nowhere near over. Could completely change at any moment. But in football, and just in life in general, sometimes you got to expect the unexpected. And that, I've learned this mainly from sports betting. You know how many times that something seems like it's a sure thing, and it never is? Yo, shout out to whoever's smashing those likes on TikTok. I see you. I see you. The Subways around me are good. I just got an Elite Chicken Bacon Ranch. Yeah, dude, I just don't like around me. It's just so mid. Like, why? Like, I gotta pay $20 for a foot long, and it's like, it looks like the guy. Oh my goodness, criminal giveaway there. Virgil van Dijk. McAllister's shot is blocked. Arsenal putting bodies on the line. Very good defending there to make up for that. And referee blows for a free kick there. Is that a foul on Zubamendi, though? But Zubamendi, he was like this against United, too. He's always throwing himself to the floor so easily. RNG, what's going on, man? Dude, why does it feel like I haven't, like seen you in a minute? Where am I from? I am from Canada, even though everybody thinks I'm American. And, dude, I was getting a lot of this because I've been posting more. And, like, people are going to agree with me or not going to agree with me because the majority of people are English. And maybe some will if they're actually, like, not, like, willing to hear me out. From looking, I'm not even American when I say this. So this is somebody from looking on the outside. And this is some. Not all English people. This is some. And this is like any place, any country. It's not, everybody is not the same. You can't paint everybody with the same brush. But English people are so jealous of Americans, it's actually like humorous. They're always like when they always want to like gatekeep the sport. And again, not all of them, but some. Always trying to gatekeep the sport and like say like, oh, Americans don't know shit and like all this stuff. But like they would rather hear somebody from like Bolivia talk about football than an American, even though Americans are way better than a country like Bolivia. I think this stems from because majority of countries do not like America because in the past, I feel like the Americans came across as like really like arrogant, like they came across like, oh, like we're the best, like every American thinks they're the best, which in the past was true, but nowadays, and anybody who's actually in America will probably agree with me here, nobody hates Americans more than Americans. I can promise you that. Nobody hates America more than Americans. It is surprising for me to say you look Latin or Portuguese even. I'm Canadian, but I am a half Portuguese, so that's where that comes from. I'm Portuguese on my dad's side. Or did I just say I was American? I meant Canadian. Am I going to do a stream tomorrow? Are there any games on tomorrow, or are you talking about like just any type of stream? Has Mascara been good so far? I think so. He's been solid. But it's just like I don't understand why people don't like how English people don't like they don't understand like dude, like this is kind of brutal, but if if they could, like if the people like the people in charge of the league could, they would take all of these teams and just put them in America. Because in terms of just like revenue, that's where the most money is going to be. And on top of that, you don't have to deal with shit weather all the time. Like that's why they do all these preseasons in America. Thing is, some Americans are so stubborn to call football its name and keep saying soccer. But even that, it's just like, why does that? I don't understand why that bothers people so much. Because the history. Do you know who actually created the term soccer? The English. So you could like, just get mad at yourself. Like. And it's like petty jealousy. It's like when you see people leave hate comments or whatever on other people's videos. That's like the type of vibes it is. It's like, dude, literally just scroll. Like, why are you so pressed about something that's so small? Because like Australians call it soccer too, but nobody gives a shit when Australians do it. I'd say if that was the case, Troy, they'd probably go to Saudi Arabia. I mean, there's a lot of money in Saudi Arabia. There's not a lot of, they're not generating money, you know what I mean? Like if you go watch an Al Nassr game, the fucking stands are empty. They just have a lot of money there because the owners are all fucking disgustingly rich. They can just burn money. They're not actually making money. Like there's no, I actually don't know the financial point of view, but there is no way the Saudi league is a profitable league. Zero way. Especially with how much they pay all these players. Like unless the shirt sales are crazy, I don't see how it's a profitable league. Pretty sure the Saudi league is funded by the government or something. It has to be, bro. You watch these games and the stadiums are empty, even when it's Ronaldo playing. If that happened in America, if Ronaldo was playing in any game in America, the stadiums would be packed. Yeah, that's RNG, literally. That's the worst one. When someone says, shut up, you don't know anything, you're American. You're going to tell me I don't know anything, but you can't even tell the difference between an American and a Canadian? All right, yeah, all right. Americans are conditioned to pay much more for everything. Look at the MLS kits prices versus the Premier League in England. Dude, absolutely. I'm sure the Al Nassr owner wipes his ass with crisp $200 bills. Or not dollar, but. Luke, what's going on, man? Seems like you're more pissed because they associate you with being an American. Well, dude, probably majority of Canadians wouldn't say this. The majority of people wouldn't say this. I'd rather be an American. Canada's a shit show. Like, oh yeah, oh we got free healthcare. The healthcare shit. I gotta wait fucking 10 hours just to see a doctor, and then the doctor doesn't even check you properly and sends you home to die. Great. Job markets are shit. Housing markets are shit. Canada is going so downhill right now. And one thing I'll say is Spanky's 100% correct. Like, basketball and NFL ads are insane. Yeah, I don't like, that's why I like footy. It's just like straight sport for 45 minutes and then 15 minutes of ads and then straight back to sports. NFL is the worst. Like, basketball is somewhat tolerable because, like, it makes sense because, like, they're taking timeouts and it's just, like, a different sport. So, like, they actually need time to rest. NFL is just painful. It's like I gotta wait 10 minutes for this guy to do one play and gain 1 yard, and then I gotta wait another 10 minutes. Martinelli needs to go, bro. That's what I've been saying, bro. I don't rate him whatsoever. He had one half-decent season, and Arsenal fans sucked them off ever since. Not all Arsenal fans, but a lot of Arsenal fans. Timber is so good, though. Could be a pen. He kicked the back of his leg. I'm sure VAR is going to have a look at that. Looked like he swiped the back of his legs out there. McAllister playing on. Finding Ekatike. Trying to play in through Wirtz. Calafiori's there and clears it away. No talk from the commentator about a potential VAR check, though. Barca fans saying pen? I need to see it again. Because there's a lot of times where that happens and it ends up, like, you see the replay and it's not. Check complete. No pen there. You don't want to be American, bro. The price for everything is insane. You'll struggle to live anywhere. Bro, that's the case in Canada. And it's not. The prices in America are better than the prices in Canada, 100%. 100%. For housing, for food. Like, when you go to buy food, if you took the same amount of money to go to the grocery store to buy food in Canada to in America, you're coming home with 3 times the amount of shit that you're coming home with in Canada. There is nothing, the only thing that is wrong with America that I would say of why I wouldn't want to live there is the gun shit. That's the only reason. Worse in Nepal, but hey, as a 20-year-old, gotta stay on track. Yeah, dude, I mean, we all spawned in this world in different countries, and for the most part, we're all stuck in wherever place we just happen to spawn into. We're all gonna look silly when Troy is correct and the game ends 0-0. Everyone says I don't know ball. It actually scares me how well I actually know this sport, because I actually really like I've watched it a lot, played it my entire life. Like, my life has been consumed every single day with this sport in one way or another. But it scares me just how like I can just see these things from a mile away. Salah age got to him this season, bro. Downfall. What? It's been great. What are you talking about? Literally did it. He assisted the goal for the winner against Newcastle. All right, Jinxed, watch it be 2-2. Bro, honestly, I want to see goals. I'd rather see a 2-2 draw than a 0-0 draw. I don't want it to be 0-0. That's just what I was saying. The gun stuff and no free healthcare is definitely a major problem. Trump refuses to change. But even then, like, the Canadian free healthcare isn't good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not worth living in Canada to see some fucking shitty doctor that can barely even speak English in the first place, so you can't even understand them. Like, it's better in every aspect. And, like, Canada's just also, it's a boring country. There is nothing fun to do in Canada. Like, unless you're in Toronto, that's it. The only thing to do here is wake up, go work construction, and then go home. That's the only thing there is to do here. Troy, how long does it take to see consistent views on YouTube if you are consistent? I mean, it's a slow build. Like YouTube, especially when you start, as soon as you start, once you start to see that snowball effect, that's when you really want to keep the consistency going. But like also I would say, like at the start, post whatever, but eventually you want to get to the point of you don't want to be just a copy of what everybody else is, you know? There's so much copy and paste content on the internet. It's like ridiculous, especially in this space. You want to be different from everybody else. What separates you from everybody else? See, I actually don't even, when I think about this for myself sometimes, I think what separates me from everybody else is one, I'm Canadian/American, even though there's a lot of North American content creators for footy. I speak very passionately about my club and about the sport, and I speak with such confidence it annoys people because they'll hear something I say and they'll never be able to tell me anything to debunk it. They'll just say something like, "Oh, listening to an American talk about football is painful." And then I'll be like, "Oh, why?" And then it's just, "Oh, I don't know why. I'd actually have to know football to actually tell you why." Stuart, what's going on, man? He says, you're describing a massive area of the U.S. This was the topic of conversation earlier, Stuart. So tell me if you can agree to this. Because I was talking about why English people hate Americans so much, and it was because in the past, Americans came across as like very snobby and like thinking that they're the best all the time. But like recently, like last 10 odd years or whatever, nobody hates America more than Americans. Is that not true? It is though. I'm telling you, that was the case before. I do agree with you. That was the case in the past. But nowadays, like since literally like it was happening before, but it really happened around like the George Floyd shit that went on.
No, nobody hates Americans more than America more than Americans.
Yes, you have accurately described it.
It's true.
I haven't been to Canada since like 2015. Back then, at least Toronto had some things. At least at the time was decent. America has way more. But it's just like Toronto has stuff to do. But just like imagine like going to a country to go see like imagine just going to a country for the sole purpose to be like to like whale watch or some shit like that. Like that like you know? It's like I'm not going to Canada just to watch some fucking whales in the water. Like yeah, that's cool or whatever, but it's not worth my money, you know? Like there is much better places I would like to see. There are a lot of nice places in Canada in terms of just like the scenery and all that stuff, and it is nice to experience. And you know what? Maybe I'm also a little like spoiled in a way that I just have grown up around all this stuff, so it's like not as special to me as it might be from someone from somewhere else. Is it halftime? It is halftime. 0-0 at halftime. So far, my 0-0 prediction is spot on. And David coming in here with a heart me and some confetti as well. David, you absolute goat. Hope you were doing well today, man. Always appreciate the love and support, bro. Could call Troy, well described. Troy's the type of guy to know Victoria's Secret. Wasn't that a KSI line? The U.S. and Canada definitely in the past 5 years has been a lot more football, soccer oriented. More and more youth is beginning to watch footy. What do you think is happening? I just think it has more eyes on the sport. Like just more people are interested. Cheapest sport to play. Like that isn't like some boring ass like freaking racket bullshit. Like if we're talking about like the main sports, because like hockey is super, basketball is cheap as well, but like something like hockey, for example, is very, very expensive. What? Okay. Troy, here are the prime factors in your favor when it comes to football content. 1, passion, yet reasonably objective calls and match. 2, knowledgeable, but not stuck in. I told you loops. 3, not English, different perspective on fandom. And interestingly flavored content, still developing. That's my opinion. Yeah, dude, and I'm still developing what I'm doing, man. 100%. Stuart's spot on. Dedication to coverage, remembering the Copa coverage. I shouldn't fail to mention. Yeah, dude, honestly, that period when it was Copa America and the Euros, I was grinding, man. I was literally, if you remember, I was doing like 3-4 watch-alongs a day, and like I lost my voice. UFC is cheaper. Is it? I don't think it is. Majority of those guys don't even really make money, and a lot of the money that they do make goes to their coaches. You still have the timer in? Appreciate you, Alessandro. Dude, David up in here showing some more love with some more confetti and a greeting heart as well. David, you absolute goat. He says, yeah, I'm doing well today. Troy, that's good to hear, man. I mean, I would hope you're doing well, man. We just got our first win of the season yesterday, and on top of it, we're above City now. It's a great day. It's a great day for football. Great weekend, sorry. I was just about to do something. Oh, yeah, the timer. Appreciate you. Someone look like Vitinha? I've got that a lot. When I have short hair, like my facial features, I look very, very much like Ben Yedder. Like I've never seen like a more look-alike to me than Wissam Ben Yedder. West Ham won, bro. Dude, I know. It's a miracle. And honestly, I don't understand why they're genuinely as bad as they are, because their team on paper is not the worst team in the league. Or like a relegation side, you know what I mean? Football's life says, I love watching the NFL though, just because it's on a tactical level, like football in terms of set pieces or trick plays. Dude, I can't even see, that's the thing is like I've been watching more NFL lately, like the past couple years, but I got no fucking clue what's going on. Like the movement that people do, I have no idea like what I'm watching really. It looks like Emi Martinez to United nearly done. What do you think of the deal? Dude, I literally woke up this morning and I saw like I was looked at, put on YouTube, United Stand video popped up and it said Martinez like leaving or Martinez. Yeah, it said like Martinez leaving or something like that. And I was like, I assumed it was like Licha Martinez. I didn't click on the video and I didn't really look up into it until like a bit later. I was looking in the Discord and then I saw everybody talking about Emi Martinez. And I was like, oh shit. And I would take Emi Dude, I would take fucking anybody. I said this before. I would take a cardboard cutout of Onana before I would actually take Onana. I'm tired of having a goalkeeper that costs us goals in every single game. Even if we have a goalkeeper that costs us like a goal in 1 every 3 games, I will take that before I take Bayender and Onana. Which 3 teams do you think will be relegated this season and why? Love the content, bro. Appreciate you, man. Shout out everybody on TikTok as well. 40 of you on TikTok, and we hit 1,000 likes on TikTok as well. You want a better viewing experience? Come over, join the YouTube family. Link is in my TikTok bio, or you can search the Casual Fan up on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button and turn the bell on so you know when your boy goes live or posts a video. Also, I do plan on posting my video, my thoughts video for the Burnley game. I just had my own game last night, and I just haven't had the time to do it. But I will have that out probably by tomorrow. In terms of which 3 teams will get relegated, Wolves look fucking terrible. So I'm going to put them there. Leeds, like, they run a lot, they work hard, but I just don't see a lot of goals in them. Like, why they signed Calvert-Lewin, I have no idea. He's wank. So I'm going to throw Leeds in there. And I just want to say Burnley too, because they always just come up and go straight back down. So we'll go Wolves, Leeds, Burnley. Sunderland stays up. Are Premier League games this quiet? Bundesliga matches, the fans seem louder. I don't know. You know what the thing I noticed about like Premier League and different leagues is like there's always like drums and shit going on in different leagues where you don't hear that in Premier League. Maybe it's just not allowed. Anyway, second half about to get a start here. Camera looking at Eze on the bench right now. Is he going to get a moment to get his Arsenal debut? Dude, you got to feel bad for Eze, though. Bro went from winning titles to Arsenal. You got to feel bad for him. He's a great player. Hot take, Liverpool are going to have a mid-season this year. Still will finish top 4, but their defense is a massive concern. But I mean, I think every team, like there is no proper like standout team that's just like so dominant where you can't like see any negatives about them though. Like if Liverpool wasn't to win or to finish in the top, like to have a mid-season, let's say, who would win the league then? Because even, yes, they've looked a bit questionable defensively, but I'd still say Liverpool has played the best football in these first few match weeks than anybody else. Dude, for the YouTube chat, do you guys know that City fan? He comes in the chat with a City badge. His name is Vic something. Left a comment on my prediction video for this weekend calling me brain dead because I predicted a 0-0 in this game. And I responded, I'm like, dude, you're brain dead. You leave the... and I was kind of like savage on him a little bit. Maybe I've taken it a little bit too far. If this game actually does go 0-0, should I just like rub it in his face or just leave it? Should probably just leave it. But this game very well could still end 2-2. And I forgot to start the timer, so it is a little bit behind. Forgive me, but second half on the way. Here we go. What are your updated second half score predictions in the chat? What is this game going to finish? The poll has said 44% Liverpool win, 38% draw, 18% an Arsenal win. And you know, if it stays 0-0 and it gets to like the 65th minute, Arsenal are going to do all... This is where all the time-wasting bullshit is going to be like cranked to 100. Yeah, football is life. That's literally the exact guy. Try, I got a new sub and he put a positive comment. Big W. Odds it's Jacob. Wouldn't put it past it. I mean, it was a positive comment, so it can't be Jacob. That is a W. Probably Arsenal. Yeah, I know it's an obvious pick. It's either Arsenal or Chelsea for me. I just don't think Arsenal, like... And they're already starting to deal with injuries. I genuinely think they were going to score less goals this season than they did last season. They signed all these forward players. But I genuinely would not be surprised if they score more goals last season than they did this season. They do this season. Arsenal playing for corners and diving? For real, dude. That is the main reason why I don't like them. It's because they play like rats. And I promise you, because this is what they did against United, even though they had the lead, but considering this is Liverpool, they would happily take a draw. As soon as this game gets to about the 65th minute, they're going to be taking 8 years on free kicks, 8 years on corners, 8 years on throw-ins. What city would you love to live in if you had the money to afford to live there? I mean, ideally, I want good weather. I want good weather, good food, and to be able to watch Premier League not at a bullshit hour in the I would prefer to watch it in the afternoon instead of early in the morning. And like I want motherfuckers to leave me alone, which is like weird because like I'm a content creator, but like in like terms of like real life, I'm really like I just don't like to be around people. And like I think I have some sort of like paranoia bullshit because like I'm the type of guy like I can't sit like if I'm sitting at like a restaurant I cannot sit like I need to sit with my back towards the wall so I can see everything. I don't like people walking behind me. Am I streaming on Twitch? I am not. I am only streaming on YouTube and TikTok, but I don't even know like I've thought about the idea of doing Twitch as well. But I don't know, like, what is the audience on Twitch really like in terms of, like, watch-alongs and stuff like that? I thought it was more like a gaming thing. I know there is, like, type of people who do watch along content on Twitch. But I just felt like YouTube is better. But like you can literally stream on everything at once now. Move to Portugal, same time as the UK, and great food. Yeah, I just need to, honestly. I would love to live in Portugal. Like if I had the money to like live in a nice place, and the only like I would have to learn the language. That would also be the other thing. Troy thinks everyone's out to get him. No one's gonna hurt you in a restaurant, lol. But I see what you mean, dude. I don't know why, bro. I have like these thoughts come in my brain. Like I have a fear. My all-time greatest fear is like I get terrified when I go watch a movie and go to a movie theaters because I'm sitting there in the theater and I always think, dude, if somebody came in here and just decided to, you know what I mean, do the Xerxes celebration all in the theater, we're all fucked because there is no getting out of here. Every time I go watch a movie, that's what I think. And like, it's not ever gonna happen, especially in Canada. Or I'm gonna never say never, knock on wood, but shit comes in my mind. Troy got the mafia on him? Yeah, dude, for real. I got some debts. All that steak is coming after me. Plenty of English speakers here. Yeah, I know that there is like a good amount, but it's just like still, I would rather speak the language of like the first language of the country. Troy, have you seen Snarp's recent video where he's doing a Europa tour trolling football fans? The recent one he uploaded was trolling United fans in the game versus Arsenal outside wearing an Arsenal shirt. I know that guy you're talking about. I haven't seen that video, but I saw the one like that he did when City played Wolves, and it's just cringe. Like that's the type of shit of why I understand why English people hate Americans. But like that's like there are people like there's people like that in England that would do that in America, you know what I mean? Or other countries. That's something I'll never like. Why do people go to different countries and then just be disrespectful? Or why are people disrespectful just in general? But like going to different countries just for the sole purpose to do that is just I don't understand. It's crazy. Those guys will get what's coming to them. I'd love to see that guy do that at a Boca Juniors River Plate game. Love to see it. Guy would be leaving with his head on a stick. Yeah, it was cringe as fuck, bro. Give us your best Xerxes celebration, Troy. It's the best you're getting. The hate along, I'll take a 0-0. Oh, as we speak, look at Medweke coming into the box now. Trying to turn Kirkes. Blocked out for an Arsenal corner. If Arsenal win this game 1-0 off a corner, I would actually I would feel bad for Liverpool fans. Honestly, the English countryside of the Cotswold is the fantastic place to live. It has great views, great beaches, good food, decent houses, and you can watch footy at a normal. Dude, honestly, I would rather live in England, Canada, just to begin with.
The only reason is the weather. Like what play in all of England? What place has like the best weather, if you can even call it that? Ain't gonna lie, I saw a little and turned it off of how cringe it is. I was curious because I wanted to see, because he was trolling United fans, right? I wanted to see what the United fans' reactions, like how they would handle it, but like still, I don't even want to watch it because of how cringe. Like I just know it's gonna be. It's funny how Declan Rice was thinking he could score any free kick, especially that one that went far in the stands after those two he scored versus Madrid. Yeah, dude. I mean, like, I wouldn't be surprised. Has he even? He hasn't scored a free. Has he even come close to scoring a free kick since he scored those ones against Madrid? Dude, Gyökeres has been kind of useless. Is he just like he's gonna be one of those ghost in the big games kind of guys, isn't he? He's like Holland in my opinion. Holland seems more smarter in terms of movement and just more powerful in general. You know what I mean? Like, I get what you're saying, but it's just like he's like a shit version of Holland. Are you doing an Aston Villa Crystal Palace game too? I was going to, but I honestly am so tired because I had a game last night and didn't end up going to sleep till like super late that I probably won't end up doing it. And I still want to make a video for the United Burnley game. I will be watching that Villa Palace game though. And on the note of Villa, did you see who they have signed today? Villa, like, how did they do so good last season and then just sign the shittiest players? Victor Lindelof? Are you like, is Goodiebening alright? He's shit. He should not be playing in any Premier League team, let alone Villa. And how old is Lindelof now anyway? Soboslai at right back is actually really solid. I have a theory that, like, you know how many players that, like, were, like, borderline professionals or whatever, or, like, playing professional but, like, making low money that were, like, forward players? If they just had, like, the humility to just be like, okay, I'm going to be a defender and learn how to defend. Because learning how to defend is really not hard at all. It's mainly just a matter, like, you have to be smart, yes, but a lot of it is just willingness to actually, like, to run and like to make the tackle. So all these forward guys that are like really good with their feet and can pass and do all that stuff. Imagine if they were just like, you know what? I'll just be a defender now. And then they learn that, and on top of that, they have all the ball skills of a forward as well. Like Anthony, for example. If Anthony, like, wasn't so stubborn and just like, oh, I'm only a winger, I guarantee Anthony would be like the greatest left back in the world right now. Liverpool are up 1-0. Flag has gone up, though. Oh my goodness, almost a moment there for Liverpool. Ekitike puts it in the net, but the flag does go up. I'm sure this will be looked back, and there's some shouts for a penalty as well, too. Lindelof can put in a decent shift every 15 games or so. He is offside here. Gakpo offside. Best place for the weather is Cornwall. Search it up. It's beautiful and visually stunning in the countryside mountain area at the end of England. Yeah, dude, honestly, that would be perfect. Would have been a Gakpo assist for FPL. Dude, I forgot about FPL. We are 60 minutes, so I'm getting clean sheet points for Van Dijk and Alisson, if they actually get the clean sheet. Which Arsenal really haven't been that threatening in front of goal. How many? 48 points? Dude, that's killer. And even Salah's on 3. Virgil's on 6, but Alisson on 6 as well. But sadly, I am still in last, unless this just isn't updated. If I was Arsenal, I'd make a substitution. Are we going to see Eze? Like, honestly, put him on. Why not? Declan Rice corner here. Headed away, Mudweke. Wild shot there. Out for a goal kick. David's got 50 points. Or you got 50 points 1 week in FPL. What are you in right now? Like, what place are you in the league right now? Like, my league. Giovanni Van Bronckhorst is Liverpool's assistant coach since when? Dude, that guy was a fucking G back in the day. He was a Giovanni. Bad oat milk thoughts so far? It's gone how I expected to. I made a prediction video saying 0-0 and everybody called me an idiot. There's the shot there from Gakpo. Straightforward save from Raya. Still about a half an hour with added time left in this game. 7th? Well, it's way better than me. I'm in fucking last. Do you think Tottenham sign a winger before deadline? I mean, who do they have right now in terms of wide options? Kudos, Johnson. Who else do they have? I can't even think. That Xavi Simons signing was a very, very good signing. I mean, are they linked with any wingers? I haven't really been keeping up with... Like, I just see whatever happens. I don't really keep up with rumors of transfers unless it's, like, massive players or United transfers. Odebert, Tel, Kalu. Rafael Leao would be an interesting one. It would be he would be a risky one, though, because I feel like he would be a lot of money, and... He's the kind of guy that, like, he's somebody who could easily flop. Because when you watch him in the Serie A, he's great. But oh my goodness, I thought that was gonna go in. When you watch him for Portugal, fucking G, and he will get the respect he deserves eventually. Minte on Brighton is a G. That would be a good signing for Spurs. Eze getting ready. Odegaard as well. United need a goalkeeper and a midfielder? Yeah, David, honestly. It's such a weird thing because, like, the most important position on the field is the goalkeeper, but games are also won and lost in the midfield. So I genuinely don't know which one's more a priority. Like, especially as a defender, if you can't trust your goalkeeper, you know how much added pressure that puts on you as a defender. And not even just as the whole team. As a first appearance for Arsenal here, you gotta feel bad for the guy. Goes from winning trophies with Palace to Arsenal. 0-0 is so. This has been such a dead game, honestly. I actually am kind of hoping that I end up being wrong and it doesn't end 0-0. It would suck being an Arsenal fan. All these games are so boring. I mean, even then, it's not worse than what United fans experienced last season. Baba, what's going on, man? How's Wirtz looking? I just woke up. I'd say about the same as he's done in every other game. Not really doing anything standout. He's kind of just coasting, let's say. Gakpo, twisting and turning, winning a corner out of it. Did I see what Schmeichel said about Arsenal? No, I didn't. What did he say? Like Peter Schmeichel or Kasper Schmeichel? Liverpool get Isak yet? They're not getting him. Isak will probably end up staying at Newcastle all season and never play. Corner headed away. Soboslai on the ball here. Going back to Gravenberch. He's going to go all the way back to Allison. Liverpool just going to reset here. Oh, could have been a stitch pass there from Soboslai. Gravenberch dealt with it well. Peter, he said their brand of football is so annoying and that they only look to exploit teams. Look at this chance here for Salah. Oh my goodness, couldn't get the shot off quick enough. Declan Rice blocks it. It's popped all the way out to Gravenberch. Lofted ball back into the box. No one even around Timber, and he lets it go off him and gives away a cheap corner there for Liverpool. Yeah, dude, Schmeich is spot on, man. Schmeich's always spot on. Is the deadline day tomorrow? It's today, isn't it? Yeah, it's today, isn't it? It's the end of the month. We need another center back. United? Or are you talking about a different team? Because I actually feel like United's pretty solid in terms of center backs. Oh, no, Liverpool? Okay. Oh, aren't you guys getting Mark Gahey? Isn't that like already confirmed happening? Who's playing better this second half? Busy playing Beyblades? Are you playing with Anthony? Liverpool. Liverpool's been the better team the whole game. They haven't been great, but like in terms of possession, at least they've actually like looked threatening. And like Arsenal, I don't think they've even had any real chances. Gakpo out wide, taking on Timber here, cuts inside to his right foot. Plays Gravenberch. Back to Van Dijk. Is that Curtis Jones? When the hell did he come on? I wasn't even paying attention. Akatika will score in the 86th minute. Gyökeres will make it 1-0 and Salah will score 1-1 at the end of the game. Bro, Gyökeres has been literally, like, he might as well literally just pull up a chair right next to me. He's been doing absolutely nothing. Dude, there's nothing more I would love than to see Arsenal like have a bad season and just see a bunch of "let it all work out" memes. That would just be great. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my goodness! I thought Gyökeres was gonna have his moment there. Almost popped right out for him in front of goal. Liverpool able to clear though. Rio subbing in and scoring a hat trick. Dude, honestly, the ball slot had to bring him in that game with the scoreline the way it was in the hostile environment and just all that shit. It was such a bold decision and it paid off so well. Chiesa's coming on. How is Victor looking? He's looking very poor. It's going to be one of those ones again where he's got more touches of his hair than touches of the ball. Konate down hurt again. Goes from bad to worse for Liverpool. Now they definitely need another center back. Got about 10 minutes left, boys. Can we find a winner? Who does Liverpool have as a sub center back right now? Is Joe Gomez on the bench? Who do Liverpool have in terms of like youth center backs? Connor Bradley? He's not a center back, though. I remember when Gomez was our youth center back. Yeah, dude, he had he had so much like potential to be like this next great English center back, and like he was gonna be, you know, Van Dijk's partner and all that stuff. But like, to be fair, he's dealt with injuries and all that shit. It will be Joe Gomez coming in to replace him. Ekatike off as well. Still no goal for him this game, obviously, but still I would say a good performance. He got himself involved. People were able to link up with him well. Just couldn't get a goal. Elvis was going on, man. He says, Zlatan, what's good, gang? This is Zlatan. That's the goal, is to grow my hair out to like Cavani / Zlatan lengths. Oh, Wirtz skipping away from Zubamendi, playing Curtis Jones out wide. He plays Kirkez back. He's thinking about putting the ball in the box. He does. It's dealt with by Gabriel. It's a very, very good header from Gabriel there. Goes out to Eze. Eze inside to Odegaard. Curtis Jones working hard, closing people down, forcing them back. Slips there, though. Forces Declan Rice to just run completely out of play, and it's a Liverpool throw in there. Very good press from Liverpool. Is this game just haram ball? Arsenal is playing haram ball. Not Liverpool. Like Arteta, I just don't know, man. He's not the guy, in my opinion. He's just B Tech Pep. It's like if he's actually wants to be successful, he's gonna have to come up with his own ideas. That aren't time wasting and fucking only scoring off set pieces. That is literally Arteta's footballing philosophy. Set piece and time waste. I just started watching again recently. Last time was when we had Sterling and Sturridge and Suarez. Yeah, that was a good. Obviously not as good as they were now, but that Liverpool team was crazy. Yeah, it is. Sturridge, especially that one season, like Suarez's last season. Oof. Long free kick here for Liverpool. I think Soboslai is maybe looking to line this one up. Soboslai is going to strike this. Oh! Oh my word! Oh my word, that was special. What a free kick, Dom Soboslai. Holy. Finally, we see a goal. Holy shit. We didn't watch a full 90 minutes of football with no goal. Oh my goodness. I'm actually happy about that because I want Arsenal. Like, Liverpool are going to do well regardless. I want Arsenal to eat a big bag of shit because that's what they deserve. Raya can't even. All he can say is, "What? There's nothing you can do about it." So it's a world class free kick. Are you kidding me? Oh. I mean, like, even if Raya's starting position is better, he's still probably not getting there. But just his initial starting position is almost like he's like, it's like he's like saying, "I dare you to try to put it in there," and he said, "All right, I'll show you. If that's what you want, that's what you're gonna get." Such a good player, Soboslai, man. Wow. Is Frimpong unemployed now? Hey, dude, Soboslai is one of those guys you could literally play him in any position. So versatile. Probably play him in net. Oh, Eze, ball pops out to him. Can he, penalty? He goes down, referee says no. It didn't look like there was much in that to me. That would have been crazy. 10 minutes left and then we just see 2 goals out of nowhere. Somebody literally predicted that happening in the chat. I forgot who it was. Nah, there's not enough in that. There's nothing in that. Ah! Shout out everybody who hit that like button on YouTube, though. We're like 2 likes away from 25. Subamendi is literally giving, who is that? Kirkez a piggyback. He's going for a piggyback ride on Kirkez here. Referee doesn't blow for a free kick, but Allison ends up with the ball anyway. Wait. Who won? In terms of FPL, if you score from a free kick or like a penalty or whatever, does the player who won the call get any points for that? Like if it goes in FPL? And if that is the case, who did win that free kick? Because if it was Salah, that's huge for me. Good interception from Joe Gomez there, wow. See, Barca fan, I don't know, you freaking chat a lot of nonsense, bro. I need somebody else. Curtis Jones won it, but okay, does now an FPL guy though, do you actually get points for that in FPL for winning free kicks or penalties that lead to goals? Endo about to come on here for Liverpool. Wirtz down. Maybe a little issue with his knee. That's not a good sign. It's the last thing Liverpool fans want to see. Dude, this free kick was just gross. And like, it's, you know how hard it is to like actually score a free kick like that when it's that central? Like, that's crazy. Wirtz is being brought off here. It's not a good sign. I think it looks like it's his knee. Max Dowman getting ready to come on for Arsenal. Arteta, you're not Slot. Dowman ain't going to do for you what fucking that Rio kid did to Newcastle. This is a shitty sub right here. Like, I'm like, this kid, I don't want to be harsh on him because he's just a kid, is not going to have more, I know there's barely any time left. He is not going to have more of an impact on this game than Madueke. Madueke's been the only one really doing anything. If anything's good has happened for them in the final third, it's been because of Madueke. Gravenberg, poor giveaway there, right to Odegaard, plays it wide to Dowman. Let's see if he can prove me wrong here. He's forced back, and he loses the ball, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure he's great for his age or whatever, but is he actually going to come on and impact a Premier League game against Liverpool of all teams? No. Seven minutes added on. Yeah, man, you never know. He's got time. He's got more than enough time to make me eat my words. He's played the ball out wide again. What is he going to do? Closed down by Cody Gakpo. Just goes back safe. Smart decision. Tries to make a run in behind. I like it. Solbaslai's header away. Salah, can he settle this down? He's just going to clear it. Doesn't really clear it into the nicest of spots. Arsenal back in possession. Calafiori gets clipped. Referee's going to play an advantage here. Gyökeres finds Zubamendi on the inside. Switches over to Odegaard. Odegaard out wide to Timber. Gabriel up. Why the hell is Gabriel all the way up here? Gabriel decided I'm going to play right wing. Timber is cross is going all the way out for a throw-in. And he may have just hurt himself in the process doing that as well. Arsenal, I swear they've gotten like, what, 3 or 4 different injuries in this game? Arsenal fans are just in disbelief right now. Are we in for some potential late drama here? Because there was a few predictions that would actually happen before like the game even started. See, like this is the type of win where like I just know Liverpool's going to win the league. The first 3 games, Liverpool have shown signs in every game that they're going to win the league. Timber asks Gakpo to help him up, goes to help him up, and then he just stays on the ground. Like, what the hell does he want? Oh, 4 minutes left. Arsenal are just trying to get bodies in the box now. They just want to hit long balls in the box and just try to win some fucking physical 50-50 shit and hope the ball falls nicely for them. Great tackle from Gyökeres, and he's bursting down the left-hand side, starting this counterattack for Liverpool. What a... Chiesa lost the ball there, but the pass from Gyökeres to Chiesa there, if Dalot could do that, a tear would shed from my eye. Oh my goodness, Alisson bats it away. Dalman can't find a shot, is blocked. Only as far as Zubamendi tries to flick it back into the area. Cleared away by Liverpool. They're going to try and step out here. Odegaard launches it up in the air. Gyökeres fighting for it with Joe Gomez. Can Eze settle this? He can't. Soboslai's going to head it away, and it's going to be cleared by Endo. Can Liverpool step out now here? Calafiori inside to Declan Rice. Dribbles past a few Liverpool players. Tries to find, who is that? Timber inside. Couldn't get it to him. Shouts for a free kick there. Referee says play on. Gravenberch wins the ball. Oh my goodness. Can Salah get there? He cannot. Right idea, wrong execution there from Gakpo. Or sorry, not Gakpo, Gravenberch. Last 5 minutes, Arsenal have had 86% possession. I feel like they'll get one more good chance by the end of this game, surely. Declan Rice's ball out wide to Eze. Can he keep this in? He can. Oh, that's a lovely freaking touch. That was lovely from Eze. Just couldn't get on the other side of that, though. Calafiori pass is blocked off there for Mo out for a throw-in. Benjamin saying there's going to be a 1-1. 1 minute left. It's now or never. Oh, man, dude. If United beat City next week, it'll be so big. Because even just these results that have happened this week, like with like Spurs and City and that shit, has relieved the pressure from United and Ruben. Chiesa. Can he make something happen there? Finds a shot. It is blocked out for a corner. And that's probably going to be the end of the game here. This corner will probably be the last play, I would imagine. Handball shout. Dude, honestly, it kind of is a handball. Like, if he didn't move his arm at all and it just hit him like that, then fine. But he literally went like this. Talking to me like that. No, damn well you're not talking to me like that. It's not humanly possible that you're talking to me like that. There's the full-time whistle. Liverpool get another 3 points. Arsenal sucks. The game pretty much went exactly how I was expected. A spineless performance from Arsenal. Gyökeres ghosted. Liverpool playing like the champions. Yeah, boys, I am starving, though, so I'm going to go eat some food. But shout out everybody who was up in the stream. You guys are all legends. Hold on. My video for the United Burnley thoughts about that video will be out soon, but it'll probably be out by tomorrow. Could be live later on with a gaming stream. Probably going to try and get some of those going this week, but other than that, appreciate all you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a brilliant rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.